Teaching at Elon means to me a great deal of commitment to excellence, love of the art, and sharing that love of art with students.
Ma se madame vuole.
There is something about sharing knowledge that's really exciting to me, and watching people go like from point L to point Q. Teaching is just this exciting thing where you can work one-on-one with the students, and you work with them in groups, and they become and move forward. And by the time who they are when they arrive and who they are when they leave, there's no comparison. It's a totally different person.
Now, that's it.
What gets me started in the morning is knowing that I'm going to interact with students. The students are just a lot of fun. We're a team. We enjoy each other, but there's a seriousness to what we're doing. But on the other hand, we're a team and we support each other. They build self-esteem, confidence in themselves, other than just music.
Yay! That was great. I love it.
Elon encourages professors to interact with students outside of the classroom. And I think what's wonderful about that is it provides me the opportunity to see them outside of the classroom environment and get to know them on a more personal level. And I think that helps because once they get into the classroom, we're able to have a different kind of a connection, and they're able to be a little bit more invested in the class and in the information that's covered in the class.
I have classes of 4, 8 students, and you really get to know students. You get to know what they want to do and how they're thinking about music and how they're engaging with it. And then I'm able to shape my class just to tailor to their needs. So if there's a concept that they're not understanding, I know right away. If there's some area of interest that they have, I know right away as well. And then I can, change my focus and say, well, actually, let's talk about jazz today because that's what you guys do. And I think that Elon really values that personal interaction as well, the idea that our doors are always open to students and that we're really interested in their own learning and development as much as our own, and that there's not this sense of teaching as an obligation rather than a joy and a passion.
A good studio teacher is someone who understands the highs and lows of making art, of being an artist, and the experiences that student may be having that may hinder or help that development.
My goal is to make them feel safe to make mistakes so that we can correct them and we can move on, we can get better and better. But many times I have them play for each other because I want them to support each other and have that feeling of helping each other.
One strategy that I've used a lot of is getting students to work together to figure out problems or to teach each other so that stronger students can help weaker students and weaker students likewise can share their expertise.
I'll consistently provide feedback, but also I'll allow the other students to provide feedback. And we constantly are setting the barometer really high for these students. We want them to achieve professional quality music when they're producing their music. So we hold them to a high standard, and we push them constantly to achieve.
What I try to do at Elon is to push the kids to make them totally ready. So when they get out in the world, they're ready for the questions, they're ready for the answers, but most importantly, they know the process that they need to go through to find the answers.